Penny, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. I've got a full face of Primark makeup today. So I have got a foundation, blush, bronzer, mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow palette, cream bronzers, a highlighter, lipstick, lip pen. The only things I don't have is concealer, so I'm using my In Real Life concealer in the shade C3, and a pressed powder, so I'm using the Makeup Gallery one in Natural Beige, which I think is my colour, but it might not be. So this could be an absolute disaster. That looks about right, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks all right. I'll go with it anyway. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. The primer I've got is this one. I don't know if you remember me going nuts over this. This was the £77 primer that came in my OK Beauty box. And I really hate to say it, but I love it. It's really good. I'm not paying £77 for it, but while I've got it, I'm going to use it. So yeah, it's not worth £77. It's not that good, but it is really nice. So yeah, I'm going to use it. Got it, wouldn't you? So yeah, I'm going to get into it. First things first, let's get rid of nose studs. I always forget to do this, don't I, when I'm going to film a video doing my makeup. I always leave them in. And they're pains, so it looks like I'm picking my nose on camera. And I'm not. I promise I'm not. I'm just flicking the little endy bit up to get it out. There we go. Right. I've done my skincare today. I got my SPF on, so all I need to do now is put my primer on. This is really nice. Look, it's like a gloopy white. Gutted at how much it is, because I will not be able to repurchase it. Though saying that, it's very like one I've got, well, I've got 3 bottles of it, because I keep getting it. It's from Dr. Pharmaceuticals, one of them, and it's called the Photo Finish, and it's exactly the same as this. So I've got a feeling they're just the same formula. They look the same, they feel the same, they smell the same. And as far as I'm concerned, if it looks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a duck, isn't it? Not the ducks talk, but you know what I mean. You get what I mean. Right, I'm going to use my Beauty Bay Eye Base. I didn't get one, and I like this one. I know it works when I haven't got my hair in it. I have got a backup of this for when it runs out, but I've still got quite a bit left, I think. So, yeah, I like this one. It's not expensive. It's just good. It's just good at what it does. So we're gonna just pat that out. That's my phone telling me that I've got an appointment later, but it's not for me, it's for my son. But it's actually since been cancelled, so yay. There we go. Just pat that out. Right, got my eye brushes here. I've got to choose some for today. So first one we need a good fluffy brush. So here's a good, this is one of my favourite. This is just a Revolution one, but I love the fluffiness on it and it's really nice. So let's have a look. We're going to go into this colour up here. They don't have names. If they do have names, they're on the sheet and I get rid of that. So just this pale colour here. I've got a mirror just to the side of me here so that hopefully you can see me doing it. And at the same time, I can see what it is I'm doing. So we just put that all over, just to give it a bit of a base over that primer. There we go. Right, what colour are we going to do? Well, we're going to go for a smoky eye, I think. There's not really much else we can do with this. So I'm going to go into this shade here first. Just load my brush up with that, look. Tap a bit off and then just put it in the corner. Oh, that's pigmented. Look at that. That is pigmented. That's good. I like that. Put it all the way through my crease and just round and round. Look, this is just windscreen wiper motions. Just fan it out a bit on the edge. Not too much. Just to give it a bit of shape. I'm going to deepen it up. We've got a darker one in there, so I'm going to go in with that as well. Darken it up. But this is looking, I like that, look. Nice smoky colour. So we're going again Do it on the other side. Just whack that in there like that. And then windscreen wiper. There's not enough on that. There we go. That's more like it. Look. And then windscreen wiper motions through the crease, going a bit higher because I have hooded lashes and that's the only way you're going to be able to see it. So yeah, we'll do that. A bit more. It's a bit darker on the other side. I don't know why. I think I just blend it out a bit more this side. So yeah, there's that. That's a nice base down. That's a nice base down. So what we're going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with this dark brown up here. And I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use a packing brush. This is just another Revolution one. I think I got this in an advent calendar a couple of years ago. But they're nice brushes, so, you know. Speaking of advent calendars, they've started arriving. I've got a few now. I'm going to start filming. In fact, I think after this, I'm going to unbox my first one so that you can see what's in it. I'm not going to be doing a lot of like really expensive advent calendars. They won't be. Most of them are going to be budget calendars. There's a few beauty ones, but there will be others as well. There will be others as well. It won't just be beauty. There'll be all sorts. And they won't be all in a massive bundle either. I'll do one, 2 a week, something like that, depending on what else I've got filming. And yeah, I'll do that. Get that. So that it's out, so that you can, well, you can see it and decide if it's something you want to buy for yourself, because they can sell out quite quickly, even though I'm filming this on the 31st of August. I know, filming this on the 31st of August while chatting about advent calendars. Ridiculous. I'm just going into this colour here just to blend it out a bit. Just because it's a bit harsh on the top there, so we just see just circular motions blending it out. I look like a raccoon. I look like I've got raccoon eyes. We'll sort that out, don't you worry. Now, I will say, when it comes to this eyeshadow palette, I like it. It performs well. It does perform well. Very well. The shadows are pigmented and they are blending so nicely with each other. Hold on. Result, Costa coffee. This is what we like. Love it. Right. How did we get on? Where are we at? We are at blending. We are at blending. Now that is very, very dark. Very dark. So I'm going to dust that brush off. I'm going to go back into this light pale shade up here just to try and diffuse it a bit, because we've given myself raccoon eyes, haven't we? Definitely given myself raccoon eyes. It's definitely very dark. These, I've got to admit, these eyeshadows are a hell of a lot more pigmented than I thought they were going to be. So we're going to just diffuse it out a bit. Just blend, 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 blend. Oh dear. Right, that's as good as we're going to get. So, I did say I was doing a smoky eye, didn't I? I did say that, right. But we are going to brighten it up because we have got some beautiful silver shimmers down here. Absolutely beautiful silver shimmers. Here comes Maximilian. I think I'm going to go in with this one on the outer corner, this one in the middle, and then I think I'm going to finish up with this one in the inside. Or maybe this nice icy one to brighten it up. Yeah, I think so. Actually, we're going to do it this silver, then this silver, and then the white. That's better. Let's see how pigmented they are. Okay. Let's see how they go on the eye. They're not. They're not. This is not good. They're very hard pressed. It's there, but it's, yeah, it's a little disappointing, this one. It is, look. You've seen me put them on, and that's nice, but look, it's just, it starts off nice, but then it's just not there, is it? It's just, what's going on here? Hold on. Yeah, it's just coming off. I'm putting it on and it's not. Okay. Okay, right, we need to blend it because I've got it all up here for somehow. So let's just blend that out. That's it, it's coming off. Yeah. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too, it's okay. It's okay. But I've had to go quite harsh on the pan, look, to get it to come out. So we're going to, oh, this one feels a bit better. Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? Let's try that now. Let's put that in there. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, it's just that one. This one's a different formula altogether. Look at that. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay. Look at that. Stunning. Okay. Okay, Primark, you redeemed yourself with this one. There is some fallout from it. This is why I always do my eyes first, because you get fallout halfway down your face. And I hate that, especially from shimmers. Now I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to blend it so that it's not so harsh on the top. So it's just diffused a bit. Like that. See? We need to go a bit higher this side. Just a little bit higher. Just so that you can see it above my crease. Let's do that then. Just blend that in a bit. There we go. There we go. Now, that, it's not my best work, is it? No. No. I have definitely done better. I'm going to be back. I need to go and get a wipe. I need to clean up. Look, if you look, it's gone everywhere. So I need to go and clean that up. I will be back. Right. Cleaned that all up, all around the outside. That took a bit of cleaning up, actually. It didn't come off very well. It took quite a while. But we are now on foundation. Here we go. It's sealed. I'm happy. I think I knew that. Oh, yes, and I found my headband. I thought I'd put that on. Now, I got a new foundation brush. It's a Revolution one, and I do like it. Wow, this is thick. This is thick, really thick. I thought it would be a bit creamier than that, but yeah. Let's dot some on my face. And I think this might be a bit light for me, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. I know they've got other ones. This was just the one that it was the only one they had in my Primark that was anywhere near my shade. They were practically empty. Their makeup department looked like it had been ransacked, like a jumble sale. They had lots and lots and lots of really dark shades, but nothing in the top range, like in the lighter shades, apart from this. This was the only one I found. And the next shade down wasn't there, which I could have done with. To be fair, looking at this, I could have done with a shade down, but they just didn't have it, you know. I don't know whether I got there. I mean, I went later on in the day on a Saturday, so that probably didn't help, but that was the only day I could get there, you know. It's not, like I say, I do use a wheelchair, especially, you know, I'm not too bad. I can get around the house without it, but I can't, not when I go out, I can't walk far enough at all. I can literally do, you know, a little bit, you know. So yeah, I have to wait until there are people around to help me, because I can't even, like, self-propel a wheelchair. I can't do it. My arms just aren't strong enough. I have a lot of problem. One of my biggest issues is my arms. You know, people want them to sort of know my fibro and how it affects me. It affects my legs. Well, one in particular is my problem. I can walk a bit and then my back hurts, and then my leg starts almost like it's not responding. I sort of drag it behind me. It's really weird, but it's really painful. And then my arms, this one in particular, I'm all right at the moment doing this sort of thing, but I can't really lift anything heavy. When I do my shopping videos and that, it often leaves me in quite a lot of pain lifting those bags. I do it, but yeah, it's quite uncomfortable afterwards. Not gonna lie. And you'll notice that, like, quite often you'll see videos where I'm wearing the same thing and the same makeup look, and that is when I get a good day, I do a batch of filming, so that when I have a bad day, I can just not, if I need to. So, like today, this is my first video today, but you'll get a few today. There will be a few today. So, yeah, just how it is, really. That's how it is for me. Oh, I haven't mentioned earrings of the day. They are rose quartz, I believe. Little rose quartz. Oh, where are you? There you are. There. Rose quartz. They are by Kate's Little Shop on Etsy. I'll link it down below as usual. I know I keep forgetting to do these. When I remember, I do them. One of the problems I have as well with fibro is fibro fog. So I'd forget my head if it weren't attached. And there's not going to be a whole hell of a lot I can do about that. It just is. It's the nature of the beast, unfortunately. So yeah, but I do my best. I do my best. Right, I'm gonna go in with the rose. I like the rose. It's one of my favourites, this one. It just looks like that. There we go. And I just dab that. If it comes out, just dab that up there. I don't have a cream bronzer, so we won't bother with that, but I'm just going to put a bit of pink. It's not showing up on camera as well as it is in person, but you can just see it there. I just put it on the high points of my cheeks. See, it doesn't look like a lot, but it does. I do like it. I like that I can build it. It's not like straight off the bat, like bright colour, because that is too much. It's too much. I like to be able to control what I'm putting on, you know? You need to be able to control it, especially for something this sort of colour. So, yeah. But look, you can see it's ever so pretty. I do love that. I do love that. Right, next, powder. Trusty Trigwell sponge. This is a mini one. I like this one. Turn it round. I use one side, then I use the other, then I wash it. I've got a few of these now, and I've got the Shein ones, which, right, I don't care what anybody says, they are good. They are good. It's thick. Oh, 1 second. Sorry about that. I had a phone call from Paul. Right, so we're just going to dab off, right, and then in there like that and across. This is quite a good colour for me, this one. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then the same the other side, just dab it in there. So you get some on, just tap it off so you don't want too much. You don't want too much, never too much, not under your eyes. And then just tap it in. And it just, yeah, it's quite nice. I quite like it. Just put it all over. Yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying this powder. Okay, that was Paul. He just popped in to say hello. If any of you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that he's been doing up my garden, and I've got an abundance of flowers in there. My Instagram is PennyM465. So if you go and have a look, you'll be able to see the fruits of Paul's labour over on Instagram. He's done some beautiful flowers for me. But he enjoys going to like home base and places like that. And he hits up the sale racks with the flowers and that are, yeah, they're on their last legs, and he likes them, and he brings them home, and he's brought them back to life. If I remember, I'll insert a few photos now, yeah, for you to have a look at, because it's absolutely stunning what he's done. Absolutely stunning, and I love it. I love it. It's so nice. Anyway, next step, a bronzer. We'll try this one. I like this one. It's quite a cool toned one, and I do like a cool tone bronzer. I don't like it too dark, too warm. I don't know why. I've recently discovered that, like, orange eyeshadow, I actually like how that looks on me. I always thought it was cool toned. But turns out I do like orange on me, like the eye makeup. And looking forward to doing my red hair. The pink's got to come out a bit more before I can even attempt it. I like this bronzer. Right, don't know what happened there. Camera stopped recording. Don't know why. But anyway, so that was a blusher. I didn't realise straight away, but yeah, that was my blusher. I've put that, not my blusher, my bronzer. So I've done that. I quite like that bronzer. It's nice. Yeah, I do like that one. That is nice. And then I've got my blusher. I have used this before. I like this one. It's Secrecy. It's got a tiny, tiny bit of shimmer in, but it doesn't show on the face, which is why I like it, because I don't like shimmer blonde blushes. But yeah, if we can get some on, there we go. Do you know what, right? I'm looking at it and it's really, really bright peach, but you can't see it. I don't know why, but I'm going to tap some of that off because it's a bit much for me. So we're just going to go in there like that. Look, see? Ever such a pretty colour. I do like that. And it's a nice one because it can be used with either the rosy blush that I've got, the cream one, or the orangey one. It seems to go with both. So we just put that on there, look. Look at that. Ever so pretty, look. I do like that. Yeah, we'll do that there. Okay. There. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I like that. Now, this one I'm excited about, and I don't normally get excited about highlighters, but look at this. Look at that. That is stunning. I cannot wait to try this. Now, I've got a feeling it's going to be pure glitter. I don't normally go for those, but let's see. Can you see? There's a little bit on there. We just have a little bit on the end like that. Tap a bit off because I don't like loads. And then just on the tops of my cheeks there. Can you see it? There you go. It's just, nope, you can't see it, can you? Why can't you see it? I can. There. We'll try the other side, see if you can see it better that side. So, just... There you go, you can see that, look. I think you can anyway. You have to let me know if you can't. But yeah, ever so pretty, look. But it is straight up glitter. It is straight up glitter. I prefer a much more glowy, do you know what I mean? So sort of lit from within look. But it's pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty. We'll just... But yeah, so there's that. Right, now we're going to finish off the eyes. Finish off the eyes. I need a new brush because I need to do underneath. So what have we got in here? That's what we need. And then we've got this. I'm going to go into, I think, this shade here. It's a bit of a grey. It's got a bit of shimmer, but I don't think it's going to come out very shimmery. Has this got a mirror in it? Nope. Did this have a mirror in it? Yes. Here we go. Now I can see, and hopefully you can see as well. We're just going to tap that all along my lower lash line and join it up there. Because I haven't got a kohl pencil from there. I thought the dual-ended one had a kohl pencil in, but it doesn't. It doesn't, so gutted, but not a lot. Now, I cleaned all up underneath my eyes, but it's all falling out again. So that's not good, is it? It's all, yeah, it's just falling out again. Not a lot I can do about it, but I mean, I'll cope with it. There you go, look. Just put that along there just to outline my eyes. Down the bottom there. Tap, tap. Just along the lash line. Just stamp it up there a bit. Give a little bit of a wing. I am going to follow it with the eyeliner. So there's that. We're going to use the fine end because that's what I know. I might have to go off camera to do this, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, see what we can do. So just along there. It's not very opaque, it's not very black. I mean, it's black, but it's not jet black, you know? Right, I'm going to have to pause while I do this one because I can't do this one on camera. Back in 1 sec. And I'm back, see? That's done. I'm quite happy with those. Again, they don't match. They never will. I'll never be able to get them to match because I'm just not that good enough. I'm just not good enough. Anyway, lips. You'll have seen this combo loads of times. It's my favourite combo. I love these. It's the Vintage Rose and the Luster. I did have a look for some more lipsticks in there, but I'll be honest, none of the colours really jumped out at me, and what they had, a lot of it was damaged. The only ones they really had that was any good was so dark that they're just not, yeah, they just wouldn't suit. So, yeah, I'm just going to use my mirror over here. Oh, no, we'll use this one again so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, right, here we go. Just line the lips. I always follow my natural lash line. I don't overline, I can't. There. Now underneath, I don't know if you can see, but I've got a dual lash line, dual lip line. There and there. So I usually do it so it's along but then smudges into this outer one. Like that. See? So it just gives the illusion that I've got a fuller lip than I have, but my lips aren't that bad, so I'm not overly worried about them. I don't need them to be any fuller. And then it's just there. Just a lipstick. And this combo is one of my favourites. It's sort of pinky nude. I mean, it doesn't really go with the eye look, does it? But I like it. I like it. So, anyway, I'm going to go off, finish my hair, and then I will come back and I will give you my final thoughts on Primark makeup. 1 second. Right, there we go. That's the finished look for today. Oh. My fringe is looking a bit like a bowl cut, isn't it? That's not good. Let's just wisp it up a bit. Come on. Go a bit choppy. Oh, well. That'll do, won't it? That'll do. Right. So, yeah, that's the finished look. Hope you like it. What do I think? What do I think? This. The mattes are lovely. Very pigmented. Very pigmented. Easy to blend. Easy to work with. Love them. Shimmers. Yeah, not so much. Yeah, no, not loving the shimmers at all. Not at all, no. They've literally, they've gone patchy. I don't know if you can see. Let me have a look. They've gone patchy and they're spilling all down here already. I haven't put mascara on, have I? There's me. I've got my waterproof mascara. Let's do this, shall we? Shall we do this? Oh dear, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. I really would. But we're going to put mascara on. As you know, I always do my lower lashes first. Oh, look, that's quite a nice one. Look, never used this one before. Never used it, so I don't know what it's like. Well, it's grabbing my lashes nicely. So, yeah, I like that. Look. It's grabbing them nice, isn't it? Doing all right. Yeah. Just dip in. It's quite a dry formula, I think. But helps if you don't poke your eye in it. Yeah? And then you get it everywhere, look. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. But if you ever do that, right, just remember, let it dry. Do not try and do anything with it while it's wet. Let it dry, and then you'll be able to flake it off, which I will do in a minute when I can find something to flake it off with. But yeah, here we go. Let's try the top ones. Like I said, I am quite lucky. I have got quite long, curled upper lashes. I don't need to use like an eyelash curler. If I do that, I just end up, they hit the top of my eyelid and it just spreads the mascara everywhere and it's just useless. So I don't use an eyelash curler. Okay. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got some that my Beauty Bay one does better, but, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. This one was, I think this was $1.99, I think, or was it £2, something like that. It was inexpensive, I think £3 at the most. You know, and when you're pitting it against mascaras that are like twice the price of that, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's do a second coat on the other side. Sometimes you just need to do an extra coat just to get it to build up. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, it just needs an extra coat, that's all. Yeah. Very often, I only do one coat. I've just splodged it up there because I looked in the mirror. Or in the viewfinder, sorry. Here we go. It's making them a bit clumpy, but I don't mind clumpy lashes. Make them look bigger, thicker, longer. We just have a wiggle and let's pull through. Okay, and I've just blodged it on my nose. I'm making a right pig's ear of this today. Anyway, that's that. I'm just going to let that dry. Give me 1 second, I'll be back, and I will have got rid of all the mess that I've made. 1 second. Right, I made a bit of a pig's ear of that, but I fixed it as best I can. It'll do for now, I don't really care. So, yeah, that's the end of that. Like I said, I like this. The shimmers fall out, though. The shimmers aren't good, but the mattes are fantastic. Fortunately, there are more mattes than shimmers. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's equal amount. There's 6 mattes and 6 shimmers. But I do like the mattes in that. The blushes I love. The blushes I love. The bronzer I love. Bronzer I love. The highlighter is pretty, but it's too glitter for me. But I do like it. I do like it. But the chances are I won't wear it very often. I love the blush. The powder blush. This is Poundland, not Primark. But it's a nice powder. And for £1, right? Highly recommend that. It's done exactly what a lot of the higher end powders do. It's done it. Yeah, it's if you're, what can I say? It's a good powder. It's a good powder. This I don't know yet, but it's so far so good. Look, it's done quite a lot for my lashes. Look at that. You know, it's nice and black. It's supposed to be waterproof. I don't know. I will let you know. I will come back on at the end of today and show you how all of this has held up. let you know whether or not it transferred, you know, all of that. I'll let you know how it all goes. But yeah, that's the end of this bit. I will see you in a few hours. Okay, right now it is midday. It is 12 midday. Look, if you can see there, see, 12 midday. I will check back in with you in a few hours and we'll see how we're getting on. Okay, see you soon. Hello again, it's me. Right, let's have a look. The time is now, I don't know if you can see that, but it's 7:30, which means that I've had this makeup on for about 7.5 hours. And it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's have a look up close. Look, my eyes, yeah, the top hasn't transferred. The mascara hasn't transferred. And down the bottom, it's not the mascara that's transferred. It's the eyeshadow from under here that's transferred. You can tell because it's more of a smudge rather than little dots. You can tell sort of under here. The foundation is wearing off. I haven't repowdered. I haven't touched it up at all. Not at all. And you can see, look, my nose, it's sort of gone from here and that is not. I mean, if I was to go out somewhere, I'd probably have to reapply it. The eyeshadow, you can, I don't think you can tell, but it's separated quite a bit. But look at that mascara. That mascara's held up really well. Out of all of it, the foundation is okay. The powder is quite good, but you would need to repowder it after a couple of hours. I'm not ridiculously oily, but I'm not dry either. So, you know, you can see I've got some oils coming through after 7.5 hours, but you know, it's only like across my nose and that, like no worse than anyone else. But you know, the blusher and the bronzer and that have held up okay. They're still there. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. I'm going to get my mirror and have another closer look myself. Here's my mirror, right? Yeah, I mean, under my eyes, I don't think you can see it on there, but like the shimmer from the eye makeup is all underneath. That's what is making the black smudges underneath. If you look, see, it's that from there, it doesn't look like there's anything there, but like there is. I don't know how to show you. Let's see if we can turn this ring light on and get a bit more. That's probably just going to wash me out a bit more. But trying to pick up like underneath, it's, yeah, that's not helping. But yeah, all the stuff on the top, the eyeshadow is coming off. It's all very, very patchy. And there's a lot of like the shimmer flakes underneath, like the glitter from it is all underneath. I don't normally get that. The eyeliner has stayed put. It hasn't gone anywhere, nowhere. The mascara, there is up there, a little bit of transfer up there, but nothing you couldn't blend out, you know. I mean, bearing in mind, I do have oily eyelids, which is why I have so many problems with mascaras and why I use waterproof mascara a lot of the time. But like, it breaks it down. There's no getting away from that. And my eyelashes do touch up here, which is why I get transfer. Down here they don't, but like I say, down here, I don't know if you can see, it's literally, it's the shimmer that's causing them dark circles. So all in all, I'm impressed with the mascara, the foundation and the face stuff. It's wearing off, but it's wearing off even. So it doesn't look, I haven't got clumps of it, you know. There's not clumps of it. It's not gone cakey in places or anything. It's worn or wearing off evenly. So, you know, I could probably repowder and be okay. I could probably powder and be okay. In fact, I'm going to powder and be okay because I plan on filming a few more videos. The lipstick's disappeared. I've eaten though a couple of times since I filmed it. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm quite impressed. For 7.5 hours, you know, it's been a bit of a muggy day. So, yeah, I'm quite impressed. For cheap makeup, and it is cheap, I'm quite impressed. The only thing I'm not impressed with is the eyeshadow palette. You can buy that eyeshadow palette with, excuse me, my dinner's repeating on me, but the eyeshadow palette was £5. You can buy better eyeshadow palettes than that for £5. So yeah, I'm not overly impressed with the eyeshadow palette. But, you know, I've put it on quite heavy, I've put it on quite dark. If you went with a lighter hand or just use the mattes, it would probably be okay. So yeah, but other than that, that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe down below for more videos to come. And hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.